I was right. It was it was that saved what's my man's name? What's my man's name? Y'all know my man's name. Stop playing with me. Y'all know what his name is. The main character. This dude named Asta. Yeah, Asta. It was him that saved him. He had summoned some type of fairy or something like that. Well, he was getting tore up. I mean, tore up from the flow up. He almost threw up. So anyway, he summoned the wind demon or the wind pixie, Tinkerbell, in just the nick of time. For some reason, she only comes out when he really needed her, and I guess he's trying to figure out how to I guess enslave her to make her come out whenever he feel like it. Okay, overwhelms the enemy. Underwhelmed the enemy. I get it. The fairy was always telling me where the manor was. She was trying to tell him where to get that paper. She said, "No, the money over there." But since I was relying heavily upon my dominant senses, I never saw it. What manor? The manor for what? I mean, the manor he needed in order to use the fairy? All right. Okay, I need to use the manor I stole to defend or else. She said, the manor I stole from them, I got to use it. Meaning form over, she liked form over function. She had manner that she was using from the people to stay looking young. She does look young, but she has to use it. She's like, wait, I'm getting ready to take a dirt nap. I need to use that. Meaning, oh my God, I think I'll use it because it's either this or not existing anymore. I guess I'll look old and survive than to be, still looking young and to be, 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I guess she's getting ready to use it. Well, that girl, she's still at the from the Black Bulls. I forgot what the name was. The Eater. She's still inside the Capitol building, whatever it is, eating up. I mean, she's just lighting up and eating up and tightening up. Okay, girlie, you eat like a champ. Eat till you pop. Okay, what are those two doing while the kingdom is under attack? That's not the question. The question is why y'all there asking that question. I would have been gone and letting them, face the consequences and repercussions. Some just blew through the wall just then. What the heck was that? The witch. She used up her the mana. Now she looking old. She probably gonna steal it from them. Like, I need to steal y'all mana because I'm looking old and I can't have that. Okay, a witch. We're under attack. That's why we were begging you to take cover. He said, this is exactly why we wanted you to take cover, because we knew something could happen. Okay, I'm low on mana. She said, I'm low on mana. You know what that means? I gotta get some more. I gotta get some more, not some more. I gotta get some more. Okay, I need to steal some more. Hand it over. Hand it over. Okay, wait, does she mean my food? She said, nah. She said, you telling me to hand over the food? Nah. Ain't happening. That's basically what she said. Give it to me. Not a chance. She said, nah. She's standing in front of the food like this, like blocking the girl like this. She's like, oh, she doing like this, blocking her like she's playing basketball or something. Anyway, who's trying to get there quick. Trying to get there before the girl starts feeding. Okay, this manner, this manner that I'm feeling, that witch is still breathing. Okay, that witch is still breathing. What? He said, what on earth is this? I said hand over. Yo! Almost sinister, he said almost sinister manner. The little girl, the one with the eating disorder, who's trying to block it like this from getting to the food. She's getting a little bit PO'd about this girl trying to take her food. And she says, And what part of no did you not understand? And all of a sudden, she goes into monster point. She is a Zoan user. Wool form sheep counter. Now, I guess she has wool magic, and she made. I guess she's not actually. I don't think she's actually that big. I doubt it. I think she's inside of it. She made wool around her like so big that it looks like she's in monster point. She looks like Chopper right now, and she punched the girl. She said, "Boom!" That shouldn't hurt, right? I guess she made it real dense. If you make wool dense enough, it's gonna hurt you. Even if it's not dense, if it's a lot of it coming at you, you're gonna feel it. You tell me you don't feel it. So anyway, bang! She sent the girl flying. That was amazing. How do you like that, huh? It was my soul food that gave that shrimp the extra oomph in her magic power. The dude he taking credit for, he's doing like this too. He's like, yeah, that was all me. He said he gave her that extra oomph. That was actually kind of funny. Okay, Chief. I mean, it was a chef. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. He said, if your food do that, I'm with you. Nobody better lay a finger on my food. She said, nobody better lay a finger on my food. So anyway, the food goes flying out the hole. What's up with that? Oh, took it. Why'd he take it? Okay, he said, a child. Is she the owner of that crazy manor? Okay, that robe is the Black Bull's. So it really was her. My food. Then he said, here you go. Why did he even take it? I don't get that. Why'd you take it? Well, he was hungry? He said, I didn't mean to. My bad. Well, he was trying to pick the witch up and accidentally grab the food. He said, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to take it. It was an accident. I know you got power and you might, steamroll me in just a second like you did that witch. So I don't want to play with you. I don't want you to go monster point on me. So he gave it back. And all of a sudden you see stars all in the eyes and whatnot. She says, I'm going to marry this guy because he's attractive. It's the Prince of Mills. The Prince of Mills. Okay, thank you so very much. I can't believe it. It was nothing. And he said, I just gave you back your food. That's no big deal. Okay, may I have your name? That magic took a lot out of me. I need to get to a point where I'm not so tired after using this. Yup. Look out. Oh, so he was getting ready to drop. And she used her wool power, right? It made, this is freaking fantastic, to be honest. She made, a sheep underneath him. It looks like a bed, basically. It's got to be soft and made out of wool. You know what I mean? And she could just make it hard on the bottom and make it slowly get softer up into the top. See, if you make it too soft all the way, you'll just sink all the way through. Make it hard at the bottom. That way it's stable. Make it a little bit less dense in the middle. That way it's some comfort, but still got some stability. And at the top, it's soft, so it feels comfortable. And you sink a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know about these beds, man. So she could do that. That's actually cool. Like if you need some place to sleep, like, yo, I got to crash. Oh my God, I don't want to sleep on that couch. And she just goes, boom, here you go. Okay, well, let me finish eating. She said, I'm finished eating. You get some sleep. I'm finished eating. I can't eat while I'm asleep. You know what I mean? He said, sleep. You can't eat while you sleep. Anyway, my man Asta still fighting. What's his name? Necromancer. All right, let's see. It looks like he's blocking attacks. He's fighting with two swords. And both of those swords are heavy. When I say heavy, I mean heavy like a Chevy. Where the Emperor picked him up with two hands. He said, ooh. Like he did one of these joints. Like when he grabbed it, Asta's like holding it like easily. So he's thinking that it's going to be light. And he goes, He's doing like one of those type of things like that. Because it was so heavy, it tipped him over. I dropped this water, my bad. I'm saying that to y'all. Like I did it to y'all stuff. But anyway, he's using the broadsword or the great sword to deflect the magic back at the guy. And I guess the thinner sword, I don't know what it's called, the sword, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna wait, the thinner sword is not thin at all. I guess that's a broadsword. You know what I'm saying? I guess the big one is a great sword. I probably need to look that up, but that's what we're gonna call it for right now. So anyway, the we should call him the broadsword is the one that's shooting other attacks at him. I wonder if he could absorb anybody else's powers. Does it like just copies other people's powers? Anyway, he's the necromancer. Still don't know what his name. He summoned somebody. Number 2. It says number 2 Alfred. I'm thinking what he mean by number 2. He had what you call him fighting what number 4. He necromanced something that he labeled number 4. I think that's going by power. So this guy Alfred, he could be number 1 or he could be number 2. And what I mean by that is his personal self could be number 1. Like, you're my second strongest. I'm number 1. You know, I'm the main person, the main body is number 1. Or he could mean that's number 2. And you still got another necrophiliac, you know, waiting. Okay. Your beloved anti-magic sword doesn't do you any good if you can't hit an opponent that's floating, does it? He said, if you can't hit an opponent that's floating, that sword do nothing for you. He's got to use some, maybe. Okay, the girl says she's going to help him out. Asta, if I give him my power like last time, okay. So the sword needs a recharge in order to do it again or something. I'm not sure, but we'll find that out later. He's going to have to find a way to compete with that. He could do air strikes and stuff like that. All the other mages have at least one form of transportation, that is the broom. And a lot of them have another form of transportation where they can use their magic to make a vehicle. I guess that sheep girl can make a sheep that runs. You know what I'm saying? That runs them. Or she can make a car out of wool. Like the other dude made a car out of smoke. So I'm guessing they might have that. Anyway, this dude summoned some weird looking guy, some terrible looking guy, big, huge looking guy, to take care of Stella. What's her name? Stella? How Stella got a groove back? Hold on, what's her name? I think her name's Stella. What's her name? Stella? Noelle. Well, I kept saying Stella. It's Noelle. Noelle. He summoned it for Noelle and this other guy. I forgot what his name was. He's part of a different guild. And he's supposed to be, what's my man name again? Asta. He's supposed to be Asta's rival. That guy. Okay, you guys get to play with him. He said, nah, you ain't helping them. Y'all gonna fight on your own. Y'all fighting peg leg. This dude look like he got peg legs or something. He said, y'all gonna play with that. Okay, mud magic. I'm at a total disadvantage. What do you mean mud magic? Oh, the thing he summoned, I don't think he has mud magic. I think the thing he summoned has mud magic. He has necromancy magic. Okay. I can't help now. Wait, mud. Shouldn't the girl with the water powers be able to like drench the mud and make it useless or something? Shouldn't that be like his, or maybe fire or water would be like its natural enemy? All right, let's see. The wound that I got from the first guy is he's bleeding out. And here you were yelling at me to come fight myself. Listen, punk, I will just by standing back and letting the corpses that I summoned do all the work. I win. He said, man, you punk. Man, I fight smart. I win just by standing back and let my corpse wipe you out. This translation is kind of strange, man. I'm telling you. Okay. I don't want to lose this guy that I don't even consider human. He's an animal. He's a monster. Why are you glaring at me like that? Right now, your will isn't going to help you get out of this hopeless situation that you're in right now. Okay, mate zero Alfred. What the heck is that? I can't move. He's like, I can't move. I think is he bleeding out too much, or is it some type of super move or something like that? This guy looks like he's using fire, I guess. Okay, my Alfred was burnt to a crisp instantly. Oh, the dude that helped him out, one of the guild masters, came back and he burnt the zombie to a crisp. I mean, he just devastated like it was nothing. Remember they got blown away, like teleported away like hundreds of miles. So you probably wondering how did he get back? Easy, he has fire magic. So he probably made like a bird that can fly so fast that he got back pretty quick. Okay. I lost this fight. Sorry for jumping in on your fight. He said, man, I lost this fight. But he said, sorry for jumping in on your fight, but I didn't want you to cease living right here. Forgive me. Yes, I'm being censored by YouTube. Yes. And it's either that or be homeless. I'd rather be, censored. Isn't this guy? Yeah, the guy, even though he's a noble, he respects, like the authority, at least the authority that the emperor had. He said if the emperor invited him here, he deserves to be here. And it looks like he respects the power. You know what I'm saying? This dude putting in work. All right, cool. I don't care that he's not a noble. What he's doing is noble. You know what I'm saying? And I used to work at Barnes and Noble, so I can't play like that. You know what I mean? Barnes and Noble, like all kinds of people came in there. It wasn't just rich people. Okay, let me congratulate you on fighting like this. No matter how bad your magic sense is, you should be able to float just a little. Oh, that was that dude. I forgot about that. When he said that was fun. I mean, that was really funny. When Asta was trying to hover on the broom and he's like pulling up like this, like, ah. That was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. He said you should be able to float a little bit, even if you just only have a little bit of magic power. You should be able to float, at least hover. I guess if you live in the slums or whatever, you one of the people with very low magic, you probably just go this far off the ground and you can't really move too much. So it ain't no sense in using the broom for transportation. Because you ain't gonna be able to transport, you're just gonna be able to just hover and float. You're doing a magic trick. Okay, considering your birth and lack of magic, I hate to admit it, but it looks like Yami has a better eye for talent than me. He said, yo, you ain't got no magic and you're a slum dweller. He said, but look how good you did in these fights. You got some talent. And he said, Yami has a better eye for talent than he does. And Yami, I think he does. But Yami doesn't have too much leeway. You understand what I'm saying? So he might see the talent, but he can't get everybody that he wants because the other people take him. People go to the other squad before they go to Yami because his is the lowest squad. You know what I mean? Some of the least powerful people is on it. They got a bad rap. You know what I mean? So they got bad rap. So he don't get too many good people. So he got to make the most out of. He's looking for diamonds in the rough. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that this guy wish like, man, I wish I'd have had him on my squad. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like he's saying. Like, I wish I would have got you. Okay. You said your name is Asta, right? And that you were going to be the sorcery emperor. You're going to be emperor? There's no way. He says, no way you'd be. Then, okay, so he said, then that makes you my rival too. But everybody's his rival. Asta ain't got nobody that's not a rival. Everybody in that city is a rival to him. Everybody. So this dude, I think he's just excited about a different form of fighting and different set of abilities that's outside the norm. And you know what I mean? just different stuff. Oh, not only that, the guy is entertaining. You know what I mean? He really is. Like to these people that's watching, he really is. He's funny. You know what I mean? And I think when he said that makes you my rival means that he earned his respect. He's like, yo, you earned my respect. Now, I don't know whether he thinks he's going to actually be the emperor. I doubt it. But he earned his respect. Okay, we rivals, meaning that I want to be the emperor as well. All right, let's see. Okay, I know who you are. He's the leader of the Crimson Lion King. Why they had to do Crimson Lion King? It should just been Crimson Lion. Because now I keep thinking of the movie Lion King when I keep thinking this dude is Simba. You know what I mean? Okay, Figo Lion Vandemillion. What the heck is that? Oh, that's his name? Figo Lion Vandemillion? Figalian? Is it Figo Leon? I said Figalian sounds better than I said Figo Lion. It doesn't even say lion. It says Leon or Leon or whatever it says. Figo Leon or whatever. Vandemillion. He said, leave the rest to me. The human torch joins the fray. They just stealing. These people are some thieves. They stealing. Back in the days, the Senate was stealing. But anyway, decent chapter. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fight. That girl powers being revealed. That was kind of awesome. I didn't expect that. Dude comes in, Vandemillion, Figalian, whatever his name is. Asta getting his respect was huge for me. A noble, he earned a noble's respect. That's huge. And I like the character. This dude, it seems like, even though he's a noble piece of trash, he might be a decent guy. I really like the smoke dude. The smoke dude is probably, in terms of like attitude and somewhat of his powers and whatnot, and how smart he is, he was my favorite so far. Like out of everybody. You know what I mean? That was my favorite in terms. Probably what you call him. Like if I done it outside of him, probably Asta. Because he's the most different. He doesn't have powers. You know what I mean? He's a little more unique than the other ones. You know what I mean? And he fights with two swords. That's kind of, it's a little different than everybody else. Everybody else seems kind of the same. Okay, they all got powers. But that dude with the smoke, how he's really cool and laid back. You know what I mean? He fights really intelligent. You know, takes all the right moves. Stuff like that. And he's a funny dude. I really liked him. But this other dude right here, Figalian or whatever, he seems to be shaping up to be similar. Not the same type of guy, but a likable character. You know what I'm saying? And he's so powerful, and Asta earned his respect. That's a big deal. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. I'm going to be hitting y'all with a bunch of videos today. Peace.